Welcome to Lesson 5 of our 3 Angels for Kids 12-part drawing series. Today we will be drawing some pioneers, and this will all make sense as soon as you watch our Great Disappointment or Great Revelation video on our YouTube channel. So be sure to watch that and then join us to draw these pioneers who were facing a great disappointment that turned into a great revelation. Have fun. We're starting on the left side of the page with the man's hat. We're drawing our pioneers. So I drew a straight line and then a little curve to the hat at the top. We are drawing our pioneers from the back, so we don't have to worry about doing the faces. So there's your ellipse for the hat and the hat band, again, following the arc of the ellipse. And I'm darkening that in a little bit, leaving a little white glint there. Now we're making the back of the man's hair. The back of the man's hair, up and down, kind of pioneer times. We're making his neck curving to the side. Okay, so he's looking out. He's waiting for Jesus to come. He was confused. Now we're kind of making his top of his body here, curving down. Okay, making his suspenders like they had back in the day. So making this X on the back of his shirt. Now his arms coming down. Again, I try to make it easy so we don't have to draw the face, we don't have to draw the hands. The arms coming down. And I'm kind of adding a little bit to mine here. I feel like I didn't make it come down quite enough. Okay, and then these little lines is just the other part of the arm. Now the pants. And I made a little curve there where the kneecap is so that the pants kind of curve. You know how your pants bunch a little bit by the kneecap. Okay. And then down, and there's our man looking out. Because he didn't understand Scripture, he thought Jesus was coming in 1844. But that was the day that Christ went from the holy place to the most holy place in heaven. And we learned about that. Okay. And put a few little lines here for the shirt. This is our pioneer because the first angel's message talks about God's judgment, and we're living in the judgment hour. And that's why we are drawing this, to remember the first part of the first angel's message, that we're living in the judgment hour. So here's our man looking out. Now we're starting our woman. I'm going to make her bonnet. So that's just a curvy lined circle with a few little lines there. There's the top of the bonnet. How you doing? Okay, slow it down if you need to. You can even slow the video. There's the bottom of the bonnet. Put a few lines in there. Now we got to make her hair from the back. Okay, got her hair coming out of the bonnet. And I made them both to the side of the paper. I think it just gives a good impression. You don't always have to put everything exactly in the middle. Here's her neck. Filling in her hair a little bit. And now we got to make a little rounded. Really, you're noticing that you just need to know how to make straight lines and circular lines, and you can make anything. Now we're making her shawl. Curvy coming down. Little fringe on the shawl. Filling in the fringe on the shawl on the side here. Now her dress comes down. Remember, they wore those long dresses. And she's got her arm over to his. So again, I don't want to have to make her hands. I don't want to have to make her face, trying to make it easy. So there's her other arm to her side. And that's your couple looking out. Now I'm widening her skirt a little bit here. I feel like I made it a little too narrow. So you can always repair things when you're drawing. You can erase lines, make things a little wider or narrower. And then I'm just going to put some little creases here in the dress. Some pleats, I guess you could say. Some pleats in the back of the dress. And here's our pioneer couple looking out, wondering if this is the night that Jesus will come in 1844. Now I'm picking some colors, and you can pick whatever colors you want. And you know that when I'm coloring mine in, that does give you time to catch up as well. And again, you notice I don't color every single piece of it because I want to give some suggestion of light. So, and I sped this up a little bit of coloring the pants and coloring the outfits here. But again, the first angel, fear God and give him glory, for the hour of his judgment is here. And some of our early pioneers did the calculations correctly, but they misinterpreted the event. They thought that Jesus was coming when it said the judgment hour was here. They interpreted that and thought that Jesus was coming to earth when they looked at those passages.